Oh no,
Hello, everybody.
man, it's only been a couple seconds already.
That,
We're having technical difficulties.
it's fine.
Ladies,
It's fine.
gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen, those in between or neither, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, and today I am with my buddy Coffee as usual, and we are back in our Shiny Alpha Map quest. So, for those who are not familiar, my goal is to get a shiny alpha Pokemon in each of the 5 maps in Pokemon Legends Arceus. We have Alpha Gardevoir from the Alabaster Icelands. We have our latest find, Alpha Luxray from the Coronet Highlands. So now we are actually in the Cobalt Coastlands for Alpha Shiny number 3. And while we're doing that, Coffee is also here. Just, are you still finishing the decks? Are you actually doing progress on stuff, or what?
A bit of both. Probably more decks today.
And at least in the Cobalt Coastlands, I did actually end up popping in ahead of time, so we do have an Ambipom outbreak. If we get a shiny alpha in that, it will count. So,
Just checking that everything's working correctly.
and I already missed a satchel. What the heck?
Yeah, the sound's all coming through.
Hello, world.
Sound's coming through just fine.
There we go. So now that that's been properly fixed,
I can stop streaming on there now.
we can head on over to the Massive Bus Outbreak and see if we can get a monkey.
Monkey.
Also, I just saw the sleeping Psyduck and it's adorable.
Okay, I can't actually remember where I left myself last time. Let's find out.
We're about to find out, dude.
Finneon.
And that's a no on the static alpha Ambipom. Because yes, that can also be shiny. So
What was in my party?
now if
Okay,
I'm not careful,
Electabuzz and Dusclops. So I need to use Thunder another 14 times.
so here's a question for you.
Hmm?
If you use Thunder on a ground-type Pokemon, does it still count towards the dex?
I don't know. Probably not.
Because you're technically still using the move. It just didn't
Didn't
hit the
land, yeah.
target.
Oh, look at all the lone Vulpix. This one's just sleeping.
Oh. So do you want to test for science?
Test for science?
Yeah. Oh, so an Ambipom saw me. We're having problems.
What test for science?
Hitting a ground-type Pokemon with Thunder and seeing if it actually goes toward the dex or not.
Oh, yeah. If I can find one. Where's my Munchlax here. Flashbang!
But Munchlax is... Nah.
Ooh,
Okay, the monkeys have now seen me and they've gotten angry.
Ralts outbreak, Zoroark outbreak. Ooh,
Ooh,
Dusclops outbreak.
ooh. Still,
Curlier
Zoro
outbreak.
and Ralts.
Ooh, Curlier outbreak with a Sparkle.
Ooh,
And,
that's a guaranteed second horde.
and a Dusclops with a
So,
Sparkle. I do need Dusclops.
again,
Let's go Dusclops.
that's a guarantee for a second horde, so...
Nice. Okay. Dusclops, coming to you. Is
Yeah, there is actually...
Piloswine part ground? Or is it part rock?
Yes. Piloswine is ground and ice.
In that case, I can test it on you.
And a space-time distortion.
Okay, run away!
I am just getting lucky. Well, I'm kind of getting lucky.
Okay, let's see.
On the first run.
It does not count.
Really? That, that doesn't seem very fair. That doesn't seem very fair at all. Because, yeah, it's a case of, in theory, it should work because the move still goes off. You just don't hit the target.
Yeah, hello Alpha Obama Snow. Let's not go towards you. Hello Dusclops. Okay, Dusclops.
Alright,
Number caught at
I have
night.
food for you guys.
Defeated with ghost type moves. Times you've seen it use
Alright.
Dark Pulse. Okay, so I can do some of the defeating ones, but also the number caught ones. I'm gonna wait a little bit. So that we can have it at nighttime. Because it's almost there.
You could go to another outbreak in the meantime.
Nah, I'm not in a mood to rush.
Okay. Nothing in the Ambipon outbreak. The space-time distortion is actually back where I came. So, ooh, and it's like right where the Duskmore usually is. So we might get a Duskmore check.
Hey, Darkus!
Darkus is here. Hi.
If you would like to come join us, I don't mind.
I mean, we're literally just vibing in Cal. Okay, so this is not right where the Duskmore is, but it's...
Hello there. Hello there.
There he is. Darkus?
Give him a moment.
That's not what I need. There we go.
There he is.
Yay.
Oh, there's a Dusk Noir. Hello.
I just noticed that I am layered over Sam.
I'll fix it in a minute.
Yeah, it's a case of he's currently in a massive mass outbreak, so he's kind of on a time limit.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's not it. That one.
Yeah, I'm currently
There we
just
go.
looking over some Doom Eternal
Gonna
mods.
scoot you over here.
Mm.
I'm primarily just looking for like visual stuff, like skins and all that.
Well, I'm here. There is something in the street.
Sir, are you gonna come over here? There you are.
And it's Burmy. Hi, Burmy. Sorry for scaring you. Stop. Well, thankfully that this distortion's actually in a decent spot. Because it's predominantly flat terrain, so it's easy to just run like hell.
Time for my favorite item! Smoke bomb!
Once again, coffee's destroying the environment of his sewer.
God, you make me sound like a terror to society. I mean, I am, but you don't have to point it out.
I was going to say, like you're not already. Mr. Mime, Carnivine. I realize I should probably turn up the TV volume. Ow! Dude! Rude! You knocked me off the wheel, dear, damn it! Flareon, Carnivine. Magnemite.
New horde, new horde, new horde. Oh god!
Alphas?
Yep.
That was a ride-on.
Version 1.2.5 kind of makes it feel like it's a chest body. That's interesting.
Come on, I'm flaring on.
I'm pissing off all the alphas. Oh god.
Run!
Hey fellas, how you doing?
Oh jeez. Hi!
It's terrifying considering the entire eye is red.
Oh yeah. You're talking to somebody who's had that experience more than once. Just the, oh hi! Ah!
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing? Oh, you're mad now. Okay. Run!
Hey, how's it going? Can I help you? That goes my Typhlosion. Run away! Run away!
I'm sorry, a what?
I said that goes my Typhlosion. Run away! Run away!
Oh no. Oh no. Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, if I can just fight one of them. Yes. That's better.
Oh, an upgrade. Neat.
The darkness is really quiet.
Oh, that's because I'm kind of muttering right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's okay, so he's more muttering and talking to himself than us.
Yeah, I'm reading like sub captions on images right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I do like the way this mod makes the loot drops look. Requirements.
Hey, Alpha Dustclops, you want a berry?
Chill.
Yummy, delicious berry.
Which, and how does Dustclops eat?
Don't question it.
Support coffee by disabling ad block. When did I have ad block enabled?
Yeah. Okay. Nothing in the distortion, except for a lot of loot. And it is daytime, so I cannot check the Dusknor again. Yeah.
That's why you sleep.
For a space-time distortion?
Oh, not for space-time distortion. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
If you sleep, it disappears.
That's not how this works, dude.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, if you get an outbreak and you sleep, it's still there. But if you get in a distortion and you sleep, it disappears.
I'm not necessarily going to worry about ore deposits, at least right now, because I think in the coastlands, the only ones that you can get from ore deposits are Graveler.
Oh, hey, I got a Reaper Cloth from that. Sweet.
No, nice. Alright, let's go say hi to the big wall, man.
I'm gonna check on my routes entry.
Big guy, you are very blue.
I need 3 more small specimens and to defeat some.
Good luck trying to defeat them. They're kind of difficult.
Flighty. They flighty as hell.
Tiny Scrooby! We have a phase!
We have a what?
We have a phase!
We have a phase?
We have our first phase of the coastlands!
Oh, okay.
We have a Skaroopy! Who is very red. Like, I'd say sunburnt, but it's not even sunburnt. It's just very, very red. Please just stay the ball. Yay! First ball, too.
Nice.
Cool. So, we do have a phase while checking the Alpha Drapion now. Very cool.
Are the Rolls on top of a mountain?
Multi-packs.
These might be on top of a mountain.
Probably.
Mod loader.
Rolls, you may be flighty, but going this far up is not a wise idea.
I must get away from the trainer at any cost.
Unless, oh, hang on. I think it might be in the cave. Because I can't go any further.
Okay, that's a no in the mod show. Apparently I missed one. I missed one in terms of a satchel. So while I'm just flying around, I am going to turn up the volume on my TV a little bit, so that way I can actually hear the shiny sound.
There they are.
So I'm not relying on sight as much.
I'm gonna have to smoke bomb this.
Okay. We are safe. We're not angering the bugs too much.
Please tell me at least one of those was a small specimen. It was not.
I mean, it's rolls, so they're kind of a little hard to tell. Skaroopy. And I know Artillery's down here. Hi, Artillery! You are very red. You are not gold. So now... we're gonna check Gastrodon and Empoleon. And we're just gonna call it a run after that. I'm happy to get something, because Skaroopy's actually a really good shiny. There we go. So in Seagrass Haven, there is the
Oh god.
Minion.
Oh god. Oh god. There's a horde of Curlia. Hi. How you doing?
If it's any consolation, Curlia will also run.
Okay.
Because they're cowards.
Curlier. Also need small specimens for
Looks like
this.
an attack to me.
Gastrodon. That's a negative. And now... we will check Empoleon and be on our merry way.
I wish they would.
That's also a no on Empoleon. Okay. I do like the fact that I'm starting in the Coastlands camp and I'm ending at technically the beachside camp. So, nice.
Okay, that's a hilarious mod title. Edge Lord. Turns the Marauder and the Davoth with black armor.
Hey, let's... I'm actually going to move you real quick, and then we're going to do our nature guesses. Going calm as always, Coffee and Darkest, you are welcome to guess as well.
Uh,
Okay, so Darkest has naive. Coffee?
I'm gonna go with careful.
Alright, let's take a look. Special defense up, attack down. That is calm! That is that is my nature. This groupie was literally made for me.
Nice.
Nice.
It's a docile scorpion.
Diamond sword.
It, it it's a calm scorpion because docile is actually nature in this game.
I need to get some more bottles.
Nice.
Turns exploding barrels into the creeper.
And again, considering that this is our first run of the day, I'm just happy we found something. And everything's stashed away. Starting for good measure, because I usually don't carry a lot with me, just in case I lose it. Hey! And some more information on Anne the Palm. Not that we really need it. But still, completing the decks, that's a good thing to do.
My stomach's making a lot of noises today. My stomach's making a lot of noises today.
I don't know what to tell you, man. Ooh, massive mass outbreak. Well, let's see if we have anything that we can use. Though this does mean that our alpha checks are going to be a little bit screwy. Alright, Munchlax. Time to do your thing.
Well, we got a lot more of Dusclops done.
Ooh, and a Primplop outbreak is literally right here.
Nice.
I'll take it, because, again, it's literally right here, and there is the guaranteed second stage. Which means possible Alpha Empoleon from this, or an Alpha Primplop. Which I will take. My problem is that starters are a pain in the butt to catch.
Discount bin weapon skins? That sounds
And they're known to get kind of mad at you. Hi! Hello! Hello, goodbye. Get zapped.
porcelain.
Sweet. Sir? How? How? Excuse me?
Are they being a meanie butt?
Kind of. Because it's a case of how did you see me when you were all the way over there?
Magic.
Granted, I suppose the giant luxury does not help. But still.
Okay. We're fine for those.
You're being a dick, Primplop. Let me get all the way over here. Because I should be able.
What's the next one we have to work on?
Champ down. Really? Fine.
Hey, Gamecore!
Gamecore, hi!
Welcome to the stream! We were we're having a vibe stream today. Sam's over here doing their alpha map quest, try and find a shiny in each of the regions of the map in this game.
I've got 2 of 5 right now.
And Darkus is here and he's just chilling.
Yep.
Darkus is
some QOL mods for Doom Eternal.
Meanwhile, my stomach has a lot to say. It's making a lot of noise, so if it picks up on the microphone, I apologize.
God, those are hard to look at.
Dare I ask, did you eat today, sir?
I'm eating right now.
Ow! I'm getting brutalized by penguins. I don't know how to feel about this. You need to chill.
Chill them titties. Okay, so I can't do Gengar. I can't really do Gibble yet.
Mind if I ask why?
It's mainly just the move use part, so I could do that with the wild ones, but it's a lot quicker to do it with my own.
Right.
So
where's the next one? Brainstorm shows no signs of stopping. That is fine.
I'm just gonna use Dusclops for a bit, and then I'm gonna go hunt some ghost types in the field.
There you are.
I said at nighttime, just have some ghost type training.
Midnight purple weapon.
Makes sense to me.
No picture of them, but
Nightfall, please. Today's dinner is potato waffles, and I have a matcha bubble tea. With no bubbles, so I guess it's just tea. Okay, so Dusclops, I need to use Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball.
Not bad. Okay, I can get behind that one.
What the crap?
Also, I'm pretty sure
You stupid penguin.
I'm pretty sure this Drifloon is a small specimen. Because it looks smaller than me.
That would be an indicator. Cord. Normal and Polion so far. And you're a little careful as to not hit the tree. Like that. Oh.
Hi, Drifblins and Drifloons. Fight me.
Like I said. What? Nah. These Empoleon are just not being friendly.
Ah!
I am annoyed.
It's a silver.
Kicks down your door.
How are you, Blue?
I just fixed that
Doing
door.
Good to hear.
Wait, well, wasn't that the one that Dave just recently consumed?
Yes, and I replaced it. Now I gotta replace it again.
Hey, Day, I got a new door for you.
God damn it. Why must my children eat things that shouldn't be eaten?
I know what you're talking about, man.
You know, I'm not entirely sure why your children have developed Pika, but they have.
Game Chorus says in the chat, who needs that door anyway? I do.
Exactly.
It's privacy.
Yeah.
Who needs privacy here?
I do when I'm changing, man. God.
Why are you changing in your recording room?
Cause it's my bedroom.
Candy rocket launcher.
You think I got enough money to rent both a bedroom and an office?
I mean,
See,
it's
this is-
doable, but
This is why me and Wolfie take over Soderman's house when he's not there.
huh?
Why, so you can use his office?
Exactly. He's got good Wi-Fi.
No wonder it's covered in Dorito dust when he comes home.
Listen, he doesn't know that.
We can fix the ambient light.
What?
You want the red.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
character lore. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But would it still be Slenderman now, or is it Rory instead?
I kind of separate the two. I choose to see it as the character me, Wolfie Bother is Slenderman as, like, in the old versions of KATV.
Yeah.
Or Kaiser. Yeah, that's right. Where Rory
Well, it's
is
KGT
basically. Now. Well, that's what I mean. Like, Slenderman in terms of KATV, where Rory to me is KGZ.
Okay.
So, like, they're two separate characters that just happen to interact with each other, in my mind.
Yeah.
I need to...
Well, it's just giving me the
I need to
mental
heal,
image of just, Rory walks in, Slenderman walks in, doing the Spider-Man meme where they pointed at each other.
Yes. I can see it. But yeah, I choose to see it as the KATV Slenderman is the one that me and Wolfie are constantly being a menace to.
When you're not being a menace to anyone else.
And you know, the one that people draw me kissing. I mean, what?
You commissioned that! You're part of the problem, sir!
I commissioned the second one. The first one was entirely Wolfie.
True.
I have several questions now. The first of which is what?
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, don't worry about
Okay.
it.
So, the Empoleons took way too long. Like, even by my standard. The Empoleons took way too long. For next to nothing. That was a waste of berries.
Damn.
Damn it.
Hi, kitty. Hi.
Simba says hi.
Not Simba.
Oh.
This time.
Bruh. I think Simba's napping right now.
Oh my god, he actually sleeps.
Yes, he does.
I was going to say, yeah, he's a cat. I mean,
Yeah, but he's a
looks
ginger
at how
cat.
he sleeps.
That says a lot.
He's just chaotic when he's not sleeping. Also coffee.
Yes, I know that something's
I
up when you
wanna-
say my name that way.
I want to play more Split Fiction.
I know you do, and I want to too.
That game's fun.
I know. You want to go back to being pigs, don't you?
I want to go back to being pigs.
Well,
The game is really fun. I will say I still love that that company does it to where they offer friend passes so only one person has to buy them. That is so awesome.
I do not have enough berries to use Munchlax now, which is a little bit of a problem. Colza, can you help with said problem? Please.
Get berries.
Hey, I might actually get what I need. Yay! I got what I needed!
I have found the true
Yeah.
god.
Ah, Colza, thank you!
He's Bidoof.
Ooh, that's actually.
Ah, yes,
Oh, that's
our Lord and Savior, Bidoof.
or aqua. Pink.
But also I want to play Snow. I'm being impatient. I know I'm being impatient, but I am impatient.
Gamecore in the chat says Bidoof! All in capitals.
Bidoof!
That's our Lord and Savior!
Do he got that Bidoof? He do!
Hang on. Hang on, I need to actually reveal what outbreaks are around first.
Oh god.
Then we can try and shiny hunt them. Bye!
Instead of I got that dog in me, I got that Bidoof in me.
Can I pet that Bidoof? Can I pet
Can I
that
pet
Bidoof?
that Bidoof? Can I pet that Bidoof?
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's like, can I pet that dog, but it's Bidoof instead.
Mm-hmm.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
So there's only one outbreak that I can feasibly use, and it's a Magby.
But a stranger Pokemon.
It's daytime.
Actually, the good part about this is because the static alphas are not tweaked.
Gamecore in my chat says, "All hail the divine Bidoof with a screaming fish face."
All hail!
At least I'm assuming it's a Bidoof. Not a Bidoof. It's a fish. It looks like a fish. Oh no, it's a Deku.
All hail Bidoof!
It's a Deku. That's what it was. It looks like a fish from far away.
Weapon mod for the ballista.
There we go. We're looking for an orange boy.
Also, I have decided on another one that I'm going to take in my team against, Volo.
Yeah?
I'm going to take Miss Magius with me.
Oh
Ooh!
Crucible.
Solid!
Oh, it's the Crucible for the Doomicorn skin. Got it. I love it.
A solid ghost type. We love to see it.
Game forces swim with the fishes.
The size of that Gardevoir versus the Magmar is crazy.
It's an alpha.
That is literally the quote-unquote alpha difference. All the more reason why I want to get like 5 of them.
Game Course was put in my chat, swim with the fishes all in capital letters with the Dekus. They do, they look like fish.
I mean, I'd love to, because swimming would actually be great for my legs, but not right now.
A hydrotherapy.
Yes.
Also, you ever just order something and then when you open it up you realize it's like too small for what you wanted?
Yes.
I had that today, but like I ordered these boxes a while ago so that I could like put like sweets and chocolates and stuff in to send to people. And I had them like sealed up because I didn't need them until now, and I opened them up today. I was like, okay, these should be big enough. Opens them up and they're smaller boxes than I wanted, and I'm like, oh. I have a lot more that's gonna fit in this box. So I'm not gonna have to send what I want to send in 2 boxes instead of 1.
I mean, more snackage.
True.
Magby, come back here.
Get over here.
Get over here!
Actually, yeah.
Okay, I gotta choose
Every time.
Dark Pulse 2 more times.
Purple. Honestly, the purple doesn't really go with black well.
Come here, you!
Oh. Actually, no. I don't wanna do that.
I will smite God.
Which one?
All of them.
Come on.
Be careful if Wolfie hears you say that.
God?
God?
So now that the Magby is actually out of the water, why was the Magby in the water to begin with?
Don't question the Magby.
I'm questioning that because it should have died.
Don't question the Magby.
He's just
Too
chilling.
late for
You
that.
don't question the words of the mighty Magby!
Yes.
The sauce the bubble.
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy!
Okay, I finished using Dark Pulse now. So I gotta use Shadow Ball. 17 more
time at
times.
this point.
It just screams Bumblebee for some reason. Doom Eternal Chain Gun.
I feel like I should put that in my sound alerts for Redeem.
Do it.
Well, not right now.
Do it, coward.
Alright.
Bluesky! I
Get it
will
fired up.
live stream!
That's a nice shade at that.
You know, the fact that fire blast was actually reduced by the rain. Yeah, I'm.
Also, we found out today that Sam can't connect through Stream Together because of the type of browser they use.
I thought I told you that already.
No?
I told you, only Firefox and Chrome work. Well, fuck. Not my fault you don't listen to me, man!
It's still stupid and I don't like it.
Oh, it absolutely is
Like,
stupid as hell.
yeah.
I don't know why they haven't said to only Chrome and Firefox work.
What do you use, Sam?
I use Opera.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I just use Chrome because I had to download Chrome for some of my classes, so now I just use Chrome only for share chat.
Yeah,
Literally nothing else because Chrome sucks ass.
it does.
I mean, it's nice for my coding assignment because I can easily switch between mobile viewports and desktop viewports.
Yeah.
But still annoying as hell.
I think if I also remember the last time I was using Chrome, which was a while ago, I don't know if they fixed this bug, but there was something there was something in their code that basically it slows down your computer because it's a self-replicating code. So like,
Oh yeah, as far as I know, they have not fixed that.
yeah, so like you could be going really fast when you first open it up. The longer you have it open, the more that code will replicate until it just stops your browser from working and stops responding, so you have to then reopen the browser.
Which is dumb. It's actually really, really dumb.
Yes, it is.
So I was wrong in the fact that our alpha spawns might not be skewed. Turns out most of them are skewed. Color me, well, annoyed.
That song's in my head now. I hope you're happy. Oh, I'm out. There we go.
Suffer.
Yeah, artillery's gone as well, which is not cool.
I can't beat this Bidoof with a ghost type move. Bye.
Well, yeah.
That is how Bidoofs work.
I know, I derped, okay?
Have a time immunity.
It's just like the Bidoof. Why won't this Bidoof die?
That's
What
a
move
ghost
are
type
you
move,
using?
it's
A ghost move?
It's phasing right through him.
Yeah, it's
This ghost move.
Yes.
It faces right through him.
You know, they kind of do that.
The floor here is made out of floor.
Game Core says call me Bidoof W.
Bidoof W.
Of course. And make some more star pieces.
Bidoof is always a W.
Stash away the stuff we don't really need. Hopefully I can have a normal run.
I got it in your head too.
Yes, yes you do.
Suffer with me.
I can
I'm gonna start
Get
singing this in every
normal
video we record.
run at the coastlands.
Also, I just
Next,
realized
'cause-
we need a darkest Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's
What do you mean?
But
Like I've got one of me,
Yeah.
I've got one of Sam, and I've got one of you, but I feel like I need a darkest one too.
Absol, damn it.
You wanna go Absol, go for it.
It's either gonna be Absol or I would also say Umbreon as well.
I was gonna say either Absol or Umbreon, both for obvious reasons.
Don't you have one of Umbreon for Sam?
Hi.
I have Sam's base that when we aren't doing the Nuzlocke and stuff as an Umbreon, but when we do the Nuzlocke, Sam's an Ampharos.
Speaking of that, we need to get back to that at some point.
I
Yeah,
know.
When are we getting back to that?
Honestly, we might just have to wait until I'm done with school to get back to it.
Fair.
Either that or summer break. I don't know if you're on holiday.
Super shortcut.
Yes, that's what it would imply of me getting off of school coffee.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know if you're going on vacation kind of holiday.
Because there's a chance that you might be taking a few major trips while you're off.
To my knowledge, we only have one trip planned right now. Which isn't till September, I believe.
Okay.
That's a no and dust more.
Also, good news. I have good news.
Yeah.
The person that I commissioned to redo my persona, has finally gotten around to my commission, so it might be done soon.
Is it Dumpling or is it?
It is Dumpling.
Or is it someone else?
They were just busy with other commissions for the last couple of months, so they couldn't get to mine. So I paid them already, but just...
Yeah. I just figure I ask because it's like, okay, who did you commission?
Yeah, I'm getting Dumpling to make both a redo of my current one with just a few tweaks, and then I'm asking for them to also just change the top for summer, so it's a vest top.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's a no on the Warren. Let's go see if...
I was just realized I could totally do a fusion Pokemon.
Oh?
That you haven't already?
Just listen.
It's no on Drapion.
I was gonna say, didn't you do a fusion, Pokemon Fusion stream?
I did, and I need to get back into that too.
We still need to finish up the Pokedex we were doing. There's just a whole ton of stuff that we just need to finish up on.
There's a list, man.
Thankfully,
it's a list.
I don't think there's been any new add-ons to Scarlet and Violet yet. Has there been?
No. In terms of add-ons, they're doing the raids. The next major game's gonna be ZA, so.
Which I'm
well, I mean, in terms of like, there haven't been any really super interesting raids as of late.
I mean,
the last raid I knew about was
7-star pseudo.
I'm praying
a
that
7-star what?
If you want a 7-star pseudo legendary.
What's pseudo legendary?
Salamence.
Okay.
Flying type Salamence.
I finished the move part for Dusclops.
That's a no on Gastrodon. Alright, time to check in Polion.
Let's go see if we can find some in the wild.
I'm gonna go fix something from lunch real quick.
I'm surprised no one's really used the sound alerts.
Yet.
Like, I have, I think, 3 on my sound alerts. Oh! Now you're a mass outbreak over there! Swear to God.
Ad break.
I'm sorry, friend.
Fucking Cherubi.
Your mortal enemy is a cherry coffee. Let that sink in.
To say, my nemesis is Starly, yours is Cherubi.
Listen, I got so mad at Cherubi that I vented to Silver that I would turn it into jam.
Again, your mortal enemy is a cherry coffee. Let that sink in.
I don't... Dang it, I don't have enough berries again.
Let it sink in that you are choosing to fight a piece of fruit.
Well, not anymore. The entry's finished.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like anytime in the future you see Cherubi, you're still gonna fight it, man.
Closa is not
It's
ready,
like the
so we're gonna have to
crystal
improvise.
We don't talk about the crystal onyx, Silver.
I'm gonna talk about the crystal onyx.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna talk about the crystal onyx, man.
No.
Do it.
Can I at least get some context, please?
A very long time ago, me and Coffee were playing Pixelmon, and I don't remember. We were trying to hunt some type of onyx, but I don't think it was the crystal onyx. I think we were just trying to hunt shiny onyx or something.
Yeah.
What?
But regardless, we ended up.
Over the crystal onyx? Really?
Well, I think we're just hunting onyx in general, because obviously, if we're in the spawn place for shiny onyx, we're gonna be in the spawn place for crystal onyx.
Yeah.
That's an alpha
But
shower.
we were taking turns. No, I think we were just trying to catch an onyx in general.
We were trying to catch an onyx in general, but we were taking turns in who gets the shinies.
Yeah. And then I think you took a shot at a shiny, but ended up killing it.
And the next one was the crystal.
And it was my turn. I remember there was one song I was singing while it happened. And that song annoys you to this day, but I can't remember what it was.
Caramel dancing?
That sounds like something, but I don't think it's that.
No, I don't mind that song. Unless it's played on repeat, and then I'm just like, stop it!
Be chill. Come on, just stay in the ball.
I actually saw a English translation cover of that song.
Yeah, they're around.
Yeah,
Ow.
it was, who was it?
I'm actually,
Cosmic, I think? That's what their username was?
no, that's
Cosmic, yeah.
the normal.
Oh, there's a
yeah,
Dusclops.
At this point, I'm just going from outbreak to outbreak, and if an alpha shows up, I'm catching it. Just, Yes, I might be a little bit salty that my static alphas have been skewed again, and I don't have enough berries
Just a little bit.
to actually determine which outbreaks are which. Ooh, real loose. It's actually a special one. No, it is not. Okay.
So there's... I'm looking at some of the commands for the Toasty Pokemon stuff, because since it's basically already a rule on my server that you're only allowed to use the Pokemon command for Toasty. So you can battle other people.
Oh, hello, bandit. I want to fight you.
No, this is normal.
Give me some nuggets.
Sorry, Tucky Tech.
Okay.
Didn't mean to spook you. Well, at least the Alpha Wall Raid was not tweaked.
I have 380 Pokemon.
Oh god.
Jesus.
I've caught a lot of Pokemon from the Toasty bot.
Okay, that's Primplop. However, use this as special outbreak. No! I am just... I can feel my salt levels rising. People, get your popcorn.
Sam's becoming an ocean. It's too salty.
Which,
The ocean
it's
is
actually
simply
kind
a
of...
soup.
It's actually kind of fitting, considering. Alright.
Bye, coin. Give me your nuggets. You'd think for bandits that they wouldn't keep dropping these nuggets everywhere.
They're also not very bright.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Ooh, there's another Dusclops. Ooh, there's 2 Dusclops.
Okay, that's a no on artillery. Brainstorm might go on a bit longer. That's fine.
Still missing a lot of Pokemon.
It's not like I'm gonna. Well, I might get a shiny alpha. I don't know. No one Perugly. I actually legitimately forgot that Perugly was actually a static alpha up here.
Yeah. I mean, not to be crashing on that evolution line, but they are easily forgettable.
Alpha!
Delcatty, on the other hand, is easy to memorize.
Okay, but Delcat is pretty.
Delcatty is still kind of forgettable, though.
It's more memorable than Pro.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Because of the fact that it was literally in like one of the first episodes of this anime series as well.
Well, Perugly came in later because of Mars, but
Yep.
still, outside of Mars, I don't think anybody uses it.
Exactly.
I mean, being honest, I don't think Skitty being early is why people remember it more. Just saying. I think we all know why people remember Skitty more.
Well, because Skitty was adorable and a mainstay in the Gen 3 anime.
That, but not also what I meant.
I know what you meant.
I was trying to avoid that one, but yes.
Listen, all I'll say is Pokemon breeding is weird.
Now people have a better version of that meme.
Egg groups are weird.
True.
Skitty me comic, which is absolutely fucking precious.
It is.
And anybody look it up. It is great.
It is the example of she did not want pickles in her burger.
Honestly,
No,
it really is.
No, it wasn't she asked for no pickles. It was literally he asked for no pickles. Skitty was the one in charge there. But those two are absolute dorks, and they are perfect for each other. And I am so glad that the comic ended the way it did.
Yes. No spoilers, though, just in case.
No spoilers.
Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright, Lavington. Time to go back. At least I caught an Alpha Shellos and an Alpha Togetic.
Nice.
So I at least got a payout, but at the same time, just outbreak after outbreak, and just nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. No second stage, no extra berries, just nothing. Okay. This one will at least be a quiet trip. I'm happy about that. Because it means the static alphas have not changed. Or have not been replaced in any way.
Maybe if I fly away a bit more, they'll respawn here.
There's something in the tree, but it is very close to an Alpha Golduck, so I'm not gonna deal with it. Because I'd rather not deal with an Alpha Golduck, thank you.
That is an Alpha Dusclops. Oh my.
Hi! That's no on Amberpalm. Okay.
Oh, 2 Alpha Dusclops, my bad.
I'm not surprised somebody made that. A skin. God damn it.
Do it, man. Do it.
Who did I piss off? You?
On the wall, Rain. Ruby, no one Drapion. No on the Machoke.
Not gonna lie, that's actually pretty cool.
No on Artillery. Okay. So now we're gonna do our flyby from Firespit Arena, which, can somebody tell me why they decided to build an arena on an active volcano? Just...
I need nighttime.
For the ghosties.
For the ghosties, I need the Dusclops.
No on Gastrodon. Hello, Gastrodon. I might get something over the water, and if I do, I'm not really sure how the heck I'm going to handle it. Because that means I have to go on the back of Basculegion, and that just... Cool mode of transportation. Not exactly ideal for catching Pokemon. That was a no on Empoleon. Unfortunate.
I would honestly call that Ashen Slayer, not Anvil Slayer.
Sir, will you get in the ball, please?
How about now?
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but at the same time.
Where are you gonna pop up?
I'm annoyed. It's another massive mess outbreak and I don't have enough berries for it.
I like Purple Glow, but I don't like the rest.
So that means I have to fly.
Oh, there it is.
Alright.
Oh god, the
Well, I'm not gonna do the one on the water.
Hey, look. Gordon's got a helmet.
Rupee. Which... Okay, is that normal? Yes, that is normal. Okay. This way. Whee! And away I go! Off on another adventure. And it's... Psyduck. Hello, Psyduck. Still normal, which makes me very annoyed.
Where are you gonna... Ow.
Fancies.
Why do you have the need to do that, sir?
Which are still nothing special about them. No on Ambipom while we're here. What the hell was that?
That was Silver being silly.
I have no regrets.
And all of a sudden, that happened.
No regrets.
Of course not. Well, why would you? Starlies.
I think you surprised GameCore in my chat. He just went, what the fuck?
I finally got something. An outbreak that I would actually like to use. Please, I need to, touch my targets.
God damn it!
Yeah. What?
These Dusclops are being a pain in the butt.
I thought something beyond ya.
Yeah.
Hey, we got that one for free.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now you doing it again.
Not unless your points are redeemed.
You gotta redeem, man.
These ain't free, you know.
There we go.
Alright, let's see if there's any more. I need 2 more.
I'm at least getting extra berries for next time, so this is perfectly fine.
Dusclops, where is you?
Purple recolor rework of the
Charlie, be chill. Brett!
Then it's the opposite of chill.
There. There we go. Okay. At least one more. Oh! Bird. Bird.
Borb. There's 1 more. And there's 2 more.
There. Okay, next outbreak.
Sir!
Ugh.
Get in the
That
ball!
one actually gave me extra berries, so I don't have to do this again.
Thank you.
Missing texture slayer.
It's a wolfie!
I will be here early.
I was gonna join earlier. However, I was on a call. So I apologize.
Fair.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh, so you were overlapping. Let me grab you.
Hello. Oh, wait. Who have I been overlapped with?
Sam.
I apologize, Sam.
Coffee, you gotta stop leaving people on top of other people.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the reason why I use the group one for reactive, because it just automatically separates everybody. And you can make yourself excluded from that.
I might try that at some point, but not right now.
Well, yeah, just something to know for next time.
Okay, I need to defeat 7 more of these with ghost type moves and then evolve 2 of them. But I'm gonna reset the spawns by going back to village first.
Bother looking at that one.
Oh, so hello, chat.
Chat, this is Wolfie. Wolfie, this is Chat.
You act as if I haven't been on your streams before.
Well,
Oh, crap. Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
A reminder certainly doesn't hurt.
Reggie?
Ruh-roh.
And they're gone.
Game course says Chat says hi.
Hello, I apologize. Hello. Also, I what do I maybe should not have joined in early because my mom's asking me to go BRB real quick. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
It's alright.
Hold on. Why are none of your reactives lighting up? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Like, your reactives are
Excellent,
there. Like,
Wolfies.
Sam's is lighting up just fine.
Oh,
Oh, there's Wolfies. There we go.
Hmm.
It was being a
This
little
is fine.
slow.
This is fine.
I will be back in a minute, though. I just gotta help my mom.
1, 2, 3.
Shut up, Coffee.
4.
Coffee, Father, I'm gonna throw you to Timbuktu. I swear. Shush.
I hear it's nice this time of year.
Somebody made a Doom Slayer skin.
I wanted to say, could you not eat him? He's kind of the call-up partner for the day. Please?
This is fine.
No! This is the exact opposite of fun.
It's fine. Also, I see a satchel is up there on Ice Peak Arena. I think someone died up there.
Oh no!
Someone died to the big old Avalog.
Either that or they...
Oh lord! Oh lord!
Oh wait, no, it's over here. I think this might have.
Stop it!
I think this might have been an oopsie.
My computer's
Probably.
freaking out from me trying to open tits.
What?
Tits is an item throwing program.
Okay.
It's literally just it's named Tits. The Twitch was it Twitch integration?
Twitch integrated throwing system.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Don't worry. When we told Kaiser about it, he had the same reaction. Like what? There's something named Tits.
What?
Well, it's like, wait a minute. That's an acronym that...
That's.
I'm not sure if that would actually be an okay thing to have.
It's questionable, for certain.
Alright. Still no shiny alpha for me. Oh well. Means we're gonna have to do it again.
Do it again.
And then we do it all again.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the point.
Emblem on it. But other than that, this skin does look good.
Oh, all quiet in the coastlands. Yay.
Meanwhile, genocide in the Icelands.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Coffee's just running for his life. No one Dusk Noir. Now let's go say hi to Ambipom.
I just need 4 more and then this entry's done.
Nice.
And then
Dust Noir
on
next.
to the next one.
Not gonna lie, that is a very cool
Game Core in my chat says, what a relaxing day for some genocide.
For legal reasons, that was a joke. Like, I feel the need to stipulate that.
It was just the fact that, like, the whole sentence, except for the word genocide, was, like, all lowercase.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
genocide. Again, for legal reasons, this is a joke.
Yes, it is very much a joke.
It's okay, they'll just be reborn from programming, right, guys?
No.
God, we're getting freaking out on Twitter.
Okay, I just need 1 more. Game Core says, please, Papa Twitch, it was a joke, I swear.
No one them on joke.
Hey, Drake's in the chat.
Hi, Drake!
Hi, Drake.
How's it going, Drake?
Welcome to the stream. Mind the rules and have a good time.
We are currently setting up
Currently shutting up. Why are we shutting up?
No, I said setting up.
Oh, setting up. I thought you said shutting up. I was like, why am I shutting up?
I'm
No.
sorry. That sound like setting, and I'm like, I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm not gonna comment. That would be kind of rude.
Come on, Dusclops. I just need one more, please.
For Dustmore, do you need any more alphas or no?
No. At least I don't think so. Hang on. Oh, I do. I need 3, but I can get that in the coastlands.
I'm back from the dead.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
I had
Drake
to help
is in
my
the
mom
chat.
Drake! Also, I had to go help my mom with some groceries.
Ah, nice.
Also, Game
Well,
Course is
ordering
setting
some
up the
groceries.
shutting up.
Setting.
Oh, Moonshot's in the chat
I
too.
swear I didn't say shut up.
You're too. I don't know.
Moonshot.
Moonshot's in the chat.
Hey, Moonshot.
They say boo.
Boo.
My friend.
Be spoopled.
Hey, Moonshot. To clarify a bit, because I think Coffee's the only one who knows, a bunch of these people are basically... God, are you just not gonna set up? Twitch, you fuck!
Also, Moonshot says, hi, bestie. And then Drake says, ooga
But to
booga.
clarify, a bunch of these people are folks that either A, I met through Wolfie with Dandy World, or who I met while playing Dandy's World.
Do you want to...
Regardless,
really
hello,
cool.
friends.
Did you want to connect chats again?
We can try. Apparently, I'm not going to be able to set up my throwing program today. I don't know why.
Well, if anyone
So you
uses
guys
it,
won't be
we'll
able to throw stuff at me.
refund
Well,
the points.
I'm just going to turn off the points now. Because we aren't live on my end yet. So I'm still setting up. So
Fair
I'm
enough.
Go ahead and turn off those points right now.
Yes, being the operative word.
Just let me know
Yes.
when you're live, and you can you send me a thing.
Where is
I just need one more.
Just more. And it is
There we
becoming
go.
morning in my game, so thankfully we managed to get that check-in before it proceeded to run.
Do I really have to sleep and come back here?
Yes.
You might.
Oh, no, that's one.
Okay, I think I'm all good.
He's hiding behind a tree.
And is a negative.
Moonshot says, swear to God, if Brightly
Hello.
spawns floor 1 again, I will turn that lamp into
Oh
a
my God.
smoothie.
Oh my god, Bright, listen! Listen!
What happened?
I ran into fucking Pebble during a blackout!
I
I
have no
wanted to
context.
scream!
It's a Dandy's world.
Okay.
Okay.
The way I almost lost it!
There we go. Now we gotta evolve 2 Dusclops.
I also ran into Scraps while during a blackout once. That shit sucks!
Moonshot says, lol,
That's
first
another
time most of my
great
Pebble
one.
encounters are during blackouts.
Damn! I've only had one other Pebble encounter, and Wolfie was there for that one.
I
Oh,
remember
damn.
that one.
I got a lot of outbreaks. What do I have for Heracross?
Not the ad breaks.
Heracross,
No.
ready for you.
Not ad break, outbreak. That
Who's this?
that is different.
Number defeated, number of alpha, number of large specimens. Let's go do the Heracross outbreak.
We might need to create another streaming room chat.
Why does our party seems to keep getting bigger?
Our party's getting bigger and Drake's currently in the raiding room. We might need to create another streaming chat.
What? Okay, this is. Oh boy.
This
The
is what
mob.
happens. This is what happens when you start getting bigger.
When we get so many people.
Yeah.
Coffee, permission to create a second streaming chat. Oh, never mind.
I got him.
Just come in here. Hi,
Okay,
Drake.
hello, friend.
Oh, hello.
Oh god, so loud. Hold on. You're at
Goodness, you are
100%. I gotta turn him down.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I don't have a reactive form.
You can start your reactive and stream muted if you have access to it.
Huh?
Or your PNG tuber.
Sorry, game form.
Where do I put that?
You can serve it in streaming muted.
I apologize if I made your ears bleed.
Okay.
No.
Then we do it all again.
Alright. Where's
Okay, so...
Where's the alpha?
Here, go over there. Yeah.
Coffee. Conversion to create a second stream chat just in case things end up getting too chaotic.
Sure.
Okay.
Call it Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I'm honestly surprised that we didn't do this beforehand, but yes.
Just call it Stream 2 Electric Boogaloo.
You asked too many questions.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright.
Okay, so if they
like move there when the Dandy's World stuff is going on, because that is most likely going to get loud.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna start going fucking wild.
Oh, we absolutely are.
We're going buck wild.
Yeah, it's so weird to watch the short stream because of delay.
Yeah, how do you
Not
think
the
I
delay.
feel? I'm the one that's watching chat.
Also, that PvP is really cool.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
our
my
friend
friend Ultra made it.
Ultra's a very cool artist.
Yeah. Oh, the giant bird.
Also, by the way,
I think my partner will be I think my partner Snails Juice will be working on a newer one based on my new updated model.
heck
Nice.
yeah.
Moonshot says I'm gonna make Shrimpo's ears bleed in a minute.
Oh god.
No.
Save us.
Also,
Please no.
also, give me a second here. I'm gonna make a new source for Drake.
This is why you set up the group one.
Shut the fuck up!
No.
I'm gonna be.
Come at me, you won't.
English? English, good sir? Do you speak it?
I'll throw the Irish at you.
What the fuck does that mean? You're not supposed to throw me.
Why throw Wolfie? What does Wolfie have to do with this?
Wolfie is a human missile. I will throw them at you.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I'm a human missile now.
Entity, shapeshift into missile.
No! You are not
Enter
gonna tell
missile
me what-
form.
I'm so tempted to give that to my persona now. I'm so tempted.
Okay, but it'd be funny.
He's so well fed now.
Just quick, missile.
Oh my goodness. Also, there's my tablet. Also,
Wolfie used transform. They transformed into missile.
I would do that though. What is chat saying?
Is
Does
it?
this work? Yes, it works.
Done.
Hang on.
An answer done. I'm gonna read chat. Alright,
Is
there's
Entity
a.
just
Oh,
no?
why am I in the middle of the screen?
Because he has.
You're on center stage.
I'm in an ad break, so I had to look for you. I had to look for the screen.
There. You happy? I made a group reactive.
Yay!
Yay!
Again,
we
you
go.
have to do that right
Though
now.
also made Darkus's full model on screen.
Good job, Coffee.
What the fuck?
Bro.
If you need the updated one, I do have an updated one.
No, I mean like it's got the full body model instead of like because I made I made it bigger so it was just showing your head and shoulders
Yeah.
before. Now it's just showing the whole thing.
You get to see the model's chicken thighs.
They are though.
Oh my goodness!
No,
So
Coffee,
what the
remember?
hell happened to my
I know,
game?
I know. Oh,
You're the
God.
one who made that joke, Coffee.
I
Remember?
know it does have chicken legs. I'm sorry.
Can I make a
It's
point real quick?
it's cause of the waist. Like the waist is so pinched in
I
that when you see
know.
the thighs,
The way the guy made the model, it just looks off.
Can
it's
I
like you're
just-
wearing a
what
corset.
the fuck is silver? What is silver?
What? What are you talking about?
Yes.
It's
What are you talking about?
the rat squirrel.
Are they? Yeah, I was about to say, are they a raz squirrel?
Okay, I don't know what that is.
But if you
What was
I
that laugh,
recognize the art
man?
style.
What the fuck was that laugh, man?
Finally, a person of culture.
I see. A man of culture. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
Game Core says he's just standing there. menacing.
I need that. I'm
Yeah.
flipping that. I'm making that an edit now, mind you. I'm going to
He's
make
just
that
standing there.
there.
Menacingly.
Also, what I was going to read from Moonshot was I was in a run yesterday and I had peak timing. I was Louie and our distractor was Pebble. They ran out of stamina in panic mode, and I came to get Pebble off of them at that same time. Damn. You are impressive. I give credit to you. Damn.
Damn, prototype energy.
Brain better hurt.
Maybe you should stop thinking.
Well, I'm full of you, no thanks.
I was going to say,
Damn. I will say I was able to get my hands on Roger and Scraps.
Ooh.
Yay,
Sorry,
hell
baby.
yeah.
Please tell me one of those was a large. But there we go. We got the large specimen.
Cube is now within my
He's
reach.
sleeping Floatzel. It's adorable.
Okay. Also, Moonshot says.
Also, I will be back in a second.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. It's been a while since I've seen any Arceus gameplay.
Yeah.
I can't. Ugh. What the? Psyduck, do
I
you
need to put
mind?
this in here so I can update Darkus.
Do you genuinely mind?
No.
You derp.
Burp.
Alright, let's just energy ball this duck to the face, and we're good. There we go.
Is it sad that my first and currently only Pokemon game is Violet?
No,
No.
no.
No, that's fine.
Okay, because I heard a lot of bad reviews about it.
I mean, there are problems with it.
Yeah, it's a case of there are issues, but it's
There we go.
not a bad first game.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like, Arceus looks fun.
I'm coming in, boys.
I played since the original Red game.
Oh.
And I've enjoyed the series for what it is, basically.
Fair. Could you imagine one day if they make a fucking Pokemon game where you can go to all the regions? Pokemon World.
You know, that would be awesome.
However, here's my question. Would you also include some of the side content regions, like the Ore region?
I would hope so.
Olmia. Honestly, the one from Battle Revolution could be its own little area.
Like, that
Well,
would
maybe
be
we'll
very-
add a new area.
Because like, I know the Pokemon Ranger games take place in the Ore region, which is not a region from any quote-unquote canon game.
I thought Livonia was a different region, Ore's Coliseum.
Mm.
Yeah, I think so.
So I apologize if my while we're on stream, if you hear a tapping sound from my end, I apologize. I'm drawing.
That's okay.
So I apologize if that picks up.
No, no.
In all honesty, I need to actually get
You are
into
practicing your art form. You shouldn't get in the way of your practice.
I know, but also it's just to explain why you hear a sudden. If that picked up.
Woody the Woodpecker. It's been a while since I've seen you.
What the fuck?
Damn.
You know,
My
I'm
friend.
expecting the laugh now.
Yeah, my friend, everyone, the one I want to punch.
What?
And that I'm going to punch.
Hi.
People used to call him a
Hello.
class clown. I prefer class jester.
Hello, you stupid bird. Now can you leave me
I'm
be?
turning you into a jester. I swear.
You say that like that's a bad thing.
I'm quickly gonna
I was going to say,
I'm gonna quickly use the
I don't know.
I don't think that's the threat you think it is. that warning.
I have returned.
Welcome back. You missed it. A very, very discussion.
Yeah.
A very discussion.
Huh? Discussions
Basically,
happen.
we were talking about Nintendo and the whole Switch 2 stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then it kind of branched off into Silk Song and then fan bases.
Oh, well, none of that was caught on my stream.
I
I
can
know that.
Yeah, but it was caught on Sam's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I did not know they were streaming until now. So, that was funny.
Also, Silver.
If you guys would like to give the to give a follow, all you have to do is click the
Stop
Dungeon
sending me
Remain
toll
and,
violation notices. I don't drive.
Also, hello, B.
Anyway, you were saying, Sam?
I was going to say, if you guys would like to drop a follow, all you have to do is click on the Dungeon Brewer name on Coffee's title, and you will be brought to my page. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. They play Pokemon.
Sam, where's the Alpha Heracross
the
again?
time, anyway.
Sam, where's the Alpha
Sorry?
Heracross again?
Being gone wrong. Welcome to the stream.
Foremost side of the Obsidian Fieldlands, the Grueling Grove.
Thank you.
Of course.
Also, today's twisted is or today's most likely twisted is Razzle Dazzle.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
Also, Bean is in chat.
Right.
Bean gone wrong.
Bean gone wrong. Why does I recognize that name for
It's
some
that
reason.
one person from Kitty's server.
Ah! Wait.
Used to be, Zoe.
Wait, if you're the same person, I'm thinking. Okay, I might be going insane, but I think I remember them from Kitty's server.
You probably do.
He's having a moment.
No.
Brain blast.
I might be wrong.
The prophecy
swear
is
I
true.
remember someone, maybe with that name. I remember them because they used to make two-ton artwork for the Hollows.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yep.
They said I'm scared.
Seen them in fucking ages.
They say I'm scared.
No, it's good. No, I say because I only remember you for good. I remember you as one of the one of the nicest people there. Hi, it's been forever.
Also, don't mind me, I'm taking drugs.
Of course you are.
Over-the-counter drugs, I want to say for legal reasons. Over-the-counter drugs, I want to say for legal reasons.
Also, the Dandy people should probably flood into the second streaming room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a second.
Just-
alright.
Dude, just to be on the safe side. Have fun.
Yeah. Into the room with you.
Ah! Okay.
I throw you in.
Oh, there they go.
Goodbye.
And they're gone.
Also, Kev is here.
Hello, friend.
And then Gamecore has screamed drugs.
Of course.
But yeah, if you want to go see their chat and their stream for Dandy's World, just click on Silver's name in my title, and it'll send you right over there.
Oh. Well, that was about 45 minutes of chaos that I wasn't not prepared for.
Was I gone for that long?
No, it started before you left, and then you left.
I know they're not live. They'll be live shortly.
Soon, friend, soon. Be patient.
We're doing good, Kev. I'm doing Pokédex hunting. Sam is doing
Shiny Alpha Map Quest.
Yep. Also, now that everyone's left, you guys are huge.
It's not intentional.
Yeah. I
promise.
know. Yeah, that's what happens with the group. Like, if you have more people, everyone kind of shrinks down to make room for the rest.
Yeah.
But if like people leave the chat, then everyone else grows bigger. Where's that alpha?
I mean, I don't really change anything because, like, even if we're blocking the screen, it just kind of incentivizes people to like try the game out for themselves as they can.
Yeah.
Here, sir, take a berry.
I'm one of those people that it's like try to keep things at a minimum because if somebody catches something and I don't, then that's gonna be great for me. Also, I've got a mid-pack outbreak.
Nice.
Yay!
Also, Being Gone Wrong says I lost interest in Legends Arceus. That's fair. It's not for
Aww.
everyone. I personally like because the different playstyle from regular Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Yep. It does branch out. It's the first time they actually, the first time and since Rangers, honestly, I think.
I played Arceus for
from the norm.
Yeah. They say I played Arceus for a bit. That one battle made me rage quit. Which battle, if I might ask?
Yeah, I assume it's gonna be like either Volo or Komodo. One of the two.
I'm still kind of annoyed I was spoiled about Volo.
You're not the only one, but I just did the okay. Like
Kev says I still need to play the new Pokemon games, and Bean says I can't remember. It was a long time ago. That's fair.
That is fair.
I believe there's going to be another Pokemon game that's similar to this in terms of like the free roam style, which is Legends ZA.
Yep.
And that one's going to be based in the Kalos region?
It's going to be Lumiose City, which is in Kalos.
Mm-hmm. It's taking place primarily in Lumiose City.
Yes. Also, we have an incoming ad in a few minutes.
Not the ads.
I know. I'm sorry. I can't do much about it.
Also, the reason why it's called ZA.
Okay, but when it comes to ZA, though, I saw AZ, and my immediate response is, "Oh, Grandpa's back!"
Yep, and he is at peace just as he deserves.
Also, I love the difference of these three messages that are in my chat right now. Just, I see your Pokesona as Mudkip Coffee. Kev then says, "Ooh,"
yes,
and then Game Quarter says, "Ads uses my bonk emote."
God damn it, Game Quarter. Like, we love you, but god damn it, we were not expecting that level of chaos.
Also, Moonshot says, Kalos is my favorite region. It is where Lucario originated. Lucario is my favorite.
Lucario originated in Sinnoh. So in other words, no, you're wrong.
And then Being Wrong says, "Oh, you mean the grandpa from the 'It's been 300 years' meme, or was it 3,000?
Yes. Yes.
You say it's a meme, but that's actually his line in the game.
Yeah, because it's literally been 3,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 3,000 years.
Which, how the frick, AZ has survived for that long, don't question it.
That is actually a good question. Like, what happened to AZ to make him immortal like that?
Looking forward to playing with Totodile. I also want to play with Totodile, Bean. Because, don't get me wrong, like, I like Chikorita, but at the same time, I'm not that big of a fan of Tepig.
Not that big fan of a what?
I'm not that big of a fan of Tepig.
Not a lot of people are, and I feel kind of bad for them. Well, I feel kind of bad for Tepig. Because Tepig's cute. Kind of. In that awkward way.
It's cute in a pig way.
And knowing me, being the freaking overachiever I am, I'm actually, well, I've indirectly started shiny hunting for the starter.
Yeah, also adds in about 10 seconds.
So, yeah, I'm hoping for either Totodile or Tepig, but it's like, I'm probably gonna get Chikorita first because I'm at like over 600 eggs.
But for Moonshot, who was saying like that they thought Lucario originated in Kalos, I believe a gym leader has one in Kalos, or is that Galar? I think it's in Kalos.
No,
Karina does, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's the one that gives you the Mega Lucario, so it's easy. It's kind of easy to get it confused that way.
Yeah.
But no, Lucario did not originate in Kalos.
Yep, it was Sinnoh. Because that's where the Aura Guardian lore originated.
Which I do kind of want a story where we just focus on Riley and how he actually got that title.
I believe there is
we're
like
on the topic of Riley, a little bit more story on Cheryl, Buck, Marley, Riley, and I don't remember the other one. But a little bit more on them, please.
I'm pretty sure there is like a Aura Trainer like association, so they all kind of know each other, but they all have like their own regions that they cover.
That still doesn't really help.
You mean Marley, Riley, and Cheryl, the three characters you could like travel with throughout certain sections? Well, I travel with Riley.
Well, yeah, it's Riley for Iron Island, Cheryl for Eterna, because Cheryl's the first one you actually meet.
Yep. And the first one you ever actually team up with, a double battle.
Yeah. I don't remember the one for Wayward Cave, but she has, I think, a Kadabra to help you out there. Marley's got her Arcanine, but I don't know where you team up with her. And then you have to team up with Buck.
Marley
for
was near...
for Heatran.
Was near where you find Shaman.
Okay. So Marley's for Shaman and Buck is for Heatran. Which is probably yet another reason why a lot of people don't remember them, because unless you're going after the mythical...
And we're back from Mass.
Takes back into the water with you, because none of you are shiny.
We are back from the AIDS.
Woo!
Okay,
welcome back from the apocalypse. If you guys want a break from the ends, please consider subscribing to Coffee.
Yeah, if you're subscribed, you got no AIDS. Okay, so I need 2 more for number caught for Dusk Noir, and I need 3 more for alpha specimens.
Well, you can at least knock out the number caught if you just keep catching the alpha specimen.
Yeah. That means I can get rid of the rest of the Dusk Noir. Oh, well, I finished getting rid of all the Dusk Noir.
Her name was Mira.
Never mind.
With a Kadabra.
Okay, Mira. I genuinely forget that Mira actually exists.
I had like the top 3
mainly
Pokemon.
Because
Charizard, Lucario, and Mimikyu.
Yeah.
But if I sub, I have one less reason to bonk. Damn. He's right.
There.
I do actually need
Charizard, Lucario, and Mimikyu. Yeah, those are solid.
When I do have the money, I do want to get sub-only stuff put in. But right now, I have no reason to.
Well, yeah, because you're not at the point where it would actually be viable.
Well, I mean, like I can put them in if I want to. I can get sub to if people want to. I just don't have anything in sub content right now. Okay, so Dusclops is entirely finished now. Heracross, we can get the last alpha specimen by coming back here.
So, let's see what Ambipom decides to be. Nope, they are normal today. Or at least normal right now.
Yeah, I finished my tea.
Nice. 8 out of 10 because it is not boba, but it is matcha, and matcha is good.
When I was younger, I watched my first Pokemon movie with the one when Mewtwo was first introduced. Before the whole thing, there was a short about a Pokepark. Oh, that was Pikachu's Vacation. I remember that. I watched that so much as a kid.
I remember watching the first movie, and I also remember watching 2000, but I don't remember it very well because I was in the hospital at the time, so I was on painkillers.
Oh no.
It's one of those things of the only way to quote unquote fix my condition is through surgery, so unfortunately I was there.
And there's that one scene where Charizard got stuck in a pipe and he cried, and I was like, "Aw, yeah, I remember that."
Yeah.
Poor guy had his head stuck in there because it was too big.
He's like, no, I want to come out now. Help.
One of my favorites is Holucha, Crocodile, Gardevoir, Pikachu, Dragonite, and Lucario. I have more, but don't want to make a very long list in the comments. My first Pokemon movie I watched was when Talking Lucario was introduced. That was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew.
Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, yeah.
That's one of the saddest movies. Okay, so... There's a Spheal outbreak. Did I finish Spheal before? I'm pretty sure I did.
My boys!
S.
Spoiler alert. One of my favorites is Spheal.
Spheal. Okay, yeah, we finished all the wild stuff for Spheal. Bean says I watched the trailer of it when I was little and my first Pokemon crush was Lucario. Fair.
I mean, yeah.
You should see the shiny, he's yellow.
It's not a bad shiny. It's not particularly great. I mean, they could have easily done a really, really cool black version of it, but hey. And side note, my USB port arrived.
Yay!
Huzzah!
That was fast. Ah.
Well,
That's not the one I wanted. That one.
ooh, a matcha outbreak.
Okay, so...
Neat.
What moves do I need to use for Dusknoir?
Oh, we, just so you know, we are over the 2-hour mark.
Okay. Dark Pulse, Shadow Ball, Strong Style move 70
assume
times!
Yeah, I assume you're okay with pushing to 2.5?
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta use a Strong Style move 70 times for Dusknoir.
Or Dark Style Shadow Ball. Granted, you're gonna have to, like, reset 7 times in order to get the power points back, but still. You have options.
My traumatized Pokemon movie was when Mewtwo was on an island with the Pokemon clones. He went into the electric ball and screamed in pain. Oh, that was when they meet Ash again at the lake. Can't remember what it's called.
I don't remember the lake.
Was it Purity Canyon? I think that was it. I know it has a name, but I can't remember what it was. I know that the area was called Purity Canyon.
Satchel is over here somewhere. Where are you? Here you
And
are.
Kev says for his first Pokemon crush was Audino.
Audino?
Yeah.
That's a weird one. Like, not
Weird, but
not
not
in a bad
surprising.
way, but
Not surprising. It is kind of cute.
no.
Alright, isn't this where that's where they introduced the character of Domino, isn't it?
Well, they introduced
The
who?
movie Mewtwo Returns, where they encounter Mewtwo for the second time.
Yeah.
No on the wall ring.
Oh. God, I wish they'd changed the font for this because it's really hard to read.
And you can't change it yourself?
No, it's the Cerebi website.
Oh.
Okay, Zarwa. Number defeated.
Macho.
Defeated with dark type moves.
Artillery's gonna be a little bit further down. So we'll check that and then we'll catch some lizard men. What exactly is Machop? Just
I don't know. It's just called the superhuman Pokemon. So
that doesn't make it any better. Well, why does it have a tail?
I don't know.
Hello, folks. Macho, to the rescue!
This is the Hisuian Zorua, so it's not the black and white one you might know of.
They're still cool though.
These ones are, is it normal ghost type?
Yeah, normal.
Yeah.
And the original ones are, I think it's dark.
Dark. Just straight dark.
And they're so cute.
Yeah, they are.
But they're shiny as blue.
Unlike these Machops who are being a pain in the butt.
The shiny's blue, right?
The
Yeah.
shiny turned red blue.
Did you find one?
No, I'm just asking because like I'm pretty sure it's blue.
Yep.
Oh.
Same with, it's basically the same as Univin, Zora, and Zoroark.
At least with Unova, the body also turns like a dark brown.
Let me double check. No, the fluff around its neck and black tips turn kind of a...
I thought it depended on the game, because with the framework it turned like a brown. Like, it's not a really, really light brown, but it's just like a dark chocolate brown.
Kind of has a reddish hue to it. It's really hard to tell, though. Also, apparently, Hisuian Zora's mane stays white, but their body does turn kind of a dark
Yeah,
gray.
the body turns like a darker gray.
So yes, I am sorry. I have to find these Zoras.
Well, considering that Hisuians are a lot more malicious than
Why do I hear?
their
Why do I hear alpha sounds?
Counterparts.
Oh, that's why.
yeah.
The hell?
Coffee just doing the what? Yeah. Coffee just doing the, why don't I hear boss music?
I was expecting the outbreak to override the Heracross, but no, it's still there.
It can, but I think it needs to be a little bit further back in order for it to do so.
Sneaking.
There we go.
I must not spook them.
Or do. There we go. In the bowl. Stay in. Thank you.
Let's see. Mizora migrated to the Hisui region after being driven from other lands by humans who shunned the Pokemon for manifesting uncanny illusions. But the Zora perished, unable to survive the harsh Hisuian environment and strife with other Pokemon. Their lingering souls are reborn in this ghost-type form through the power of their malice towards humans and Pokemon.
There's a reason I said they're a lot more malicious.
If Hisuian Zora spot a lone person or Pokemon, Zora may appear before them in a guise mimicking the target's appearance. Unlike the illusions of the previously discovered form of Zora, these ghostly mimicries are created using spiteful power emitted from the long fur on Hisuian Zora's head, on its neck, and on its tail. It appears that Hisuian Zora absorb and draw strength from the terror of those who witness their illusions.
Also, yes, Bean, what is it?
What's that?
Since you're Mudkip, does that make you Coffee Kip?
Technically, yes!
Technically, in this case, yes. I only put the Pokesona on if I'm playing a Pokemon game.
Now I just want to see your Pokemon persona with the little, like, coffee bean hat. Come on, you gotta admit, it would be cute.
It would.
Cursed illusions erupt forth from Hisuian Zoroark's voluminous coat. Spiteful power emitted from Hisuian Zoroark's long, riding fur project.
Coffee Kip, the water Pokemon.
And it can inflict physical harm upon foes, damaging their bodies from inside out. The illusions that baneful fox Pokemon projects have expressions of utter malice toward every last thing upon this world. But those who see them are said to be driven mad by the terror.
A new horde is formed! Oh god.
It just immediately turns it right around. A Pokemon with an unexpected soft skin.
Oh god. Hi.
Hisuian Zoroark
Coffee? You good?
Hi, Zoroarks.
Oh, hi!
Hey, how you doing?
I see 4 of them.
Are they alpha?
Bean says, no, Coffee Kip, the water dark Pokemon. Okay, I can take that. No, they're not alpha. I can catch them, though.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It'd be more water grass, since coffee beans are technically a plant.
Do I need to feed them? I don't need to feed them.
Hisuian Zoroark is ferociously hostile and aggressive towards people and other Pokemon, but it appears to have a compassionate streak for those it considers close or like family. It has been seen to protect Hisuian Zora, for example. Anyone able to establish trust with a Hisuian Zoroark would likely find it an invaluable ally.
There is actually a mini-film based on someone who made friends with a Zoroark.
Yeah, I'm hoping that... Oh boy. Because realistically, if we were in the time of Hisui and a Hisuian Zoroark showed up, yeah, that would be a little bit of a scary time.
This is help it. Okay. Can you come back over here, please?
You're not gonna give it food?
Yeah, I am. I'm just like, they're all the way over there. Can you come back over here?
Alpha Spheal. Very cute, but very big. You just I
remember a bit of Pokemon Zoroark, the Master of Illusions, and I love when Zoroark said Nima. Aw, yeah, I remember that. Again, that was another sad movie because that Zoroark was made to do things purely because they had the, they kidnapped the cub.
Yeah. Which, crazy question. Are Zoroark actually kind of known for putting the smaller Zorua in their main?
I would imagine so. It'd be an easy way to carry them.
Like, I was going to say, is that just a universal thing, or is that just that one particular one?
I would imagine they can do that because their hair is so long and it's an easy way for them to carry them around. Because it's warm and thick and it shelters them from any outside elements. Which also, just saying, with the Pokemon I'm using, Duskmar also has disturbing Pokédex entries.
Oh yeah, considering it's the equivalent to the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's supposed to be like the guardian of the I think it's like able to open a doorway to the underworld or something like that.
Yeah, the scariest part is when they actually take somebody that they're not supposed to take.
Yeah.
Because that has happened, so they will take the soul and just discard the body.
Pokemon are terrifying.
Like, there's a lot of people that do that. I wish Pokemon were real. No.
Yeah.
No, you wish the cute ones were real. If you asked for everybody, you would be terrified.
I would be terrified more from the fact that, Groudon and Kyogre would become a thing.
What would be your starter and which one would you catch? That's a really good question.
Like, I'd be worried more about Kyogre and Groudon, mainly because, that's the ground and ocean we use.
They only live in the Hoenn region, so you're fine.
We don't know that.
If Pokemon were real,
we see them in the Hoenn region, that doesn't mean they go swimming elsewhere.
Region, my guy. But, to answer the question, Kev, it depends on what I would be able to get my hands on. Because I can think of a few that I would definitively want, but if I can actually get those are a different story. And the starter question, that's just a straight up, I have no idea.
Personally, I enjoy a Squirtle as a starter.
Squirtle would be cool, Trico would be cool.
I think it would really depend, like what 3 would be available in the area you would live in.
And that's not even counting the fact that Eevee and Pikachu could also be there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Got a bunch of outbreaks this time.
And again, one of the Pokemon regions is already based on Britain, so there's that.
Galar.
I am honestly waiting for the update for Bromo Jumbo's starters for the states.
I'm not sure if he's actually gotten to mine yet or not.
I don't think he's been working on it lately. I think he's stopped at like maybe the 5th, like 5 states so far.
Okay, so what do we got? If you're in the Pokemon world, what would your Pokemon star be? Which Pokemon would you catch? Pick Charmander as my first, and I would catch Haunter, Lapras, Mimikyu, Lucario, and Snom. That's a fairly solid team.
Like, honestly, Wally is actually a good example that you don't always have to pick the starters available. You can, if you have a proper guide, catch your own first starter.
Yeah.
Or if you just happen to be lucky and like are raised with one, you could choose that one as your starter.
Can you imagine just anyone just leaves their hometown anywhere and there's just that one random guy that teaches them how to catch a Pokemon? Like, it's the same guy, but he's just everywhere.
Also, I saw a meme a few weeks ago But honestly, it makes me realize that people's like hate for Ash claiming to be the greatest trainer is actually misfounded.
He's not the greatest trainer. He's left a good number of his Pokemon with other people just to train them.
Yeah, I was going to say he's not. Well,
well, no, I mean, you know how he always claims he wants to be a Pokemon master?
Yes.
And
better masters.
a lot of people's gripes with him had to do with like the catchphrase of Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, and Ash Ketchum's last name being Ketchum.
Yeah.
People complain constantly that he's not catching all the Pokemon. That's not his goal. that's the thing. That's not his goal. His goal is to be a Pokemon master, not a Pokemon researcher.
Get the ball, Heracross. Thank you.
True, I apologize for putting you through this, but you have taken several Dragon Pulses to the face, and you are perfectly fine. Yeah, close combat admittedly was not very fun. Oh.
Also, update, Kitty has reached New York.
Woo!
And I asked why she was going to New York in the first place.
She's moving.
Oh.
Yep.
Tidy up, Lucario, my quest is over!
Wait, you found one?
Dude, look!
I can't, I'm doing my own stream.
He didn't have 10 Tauros. He had an entire, stampede.
An entire herd. Which, by the way, you actually see it again in the, Alola series, because they come and see Professor Oak's laboratory and he gets literally trampled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tauros just want to smother him with love. Just...
I don't have to be in the Custlands anymore. I got my shiny alpha for this map.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Also, incoming ads.
God damn it, ads.
Also, yes, Kev, Kitty is doing very well. Okay, so...
Like, if I had to choose a Pokemon world to live in, I would definitely choose the anime. For one, it's kind of lore loose. Because if I lived in a lore accurate Pokemon world, I probably wouldn't live to see 20.
You're not wrong.
Depends on the region and...
Yeah, true. But every region has at least 2 or 3 Pokemon that are just like, avoid these at all cost.
Speaking of Alola, my Pokemon Moon game is where I caught Mimikyu and was like, "Aw."
Mimikyu
I
yeah.
actually didn't get the chance to play the Alola games. Because I did not have my 3DS at that point.
I don't know why, every time I try and get back into Pokemon Moon, it's just, for some reason, I just can't seem to bring myself to continue. I don't know why. But I don't want to restart either, because I got the, event Snorlax. And the event...
Yeah, so you don't want to lose that Snorlax.
Yeah,
and I doubt you have Pokemon Bank at this point. But if you're willing to do a little bit of homebrew, you can get Pokemon Bank.
Yeah. I did have Pokemon Bank right before I stopped playing.
Did you get rid of it? Cause
No, it's still on my DS. I just haven't paid for it lately, so. Because that's before they gave you just like 1 free box on the house with Pokemon Home. You had to actually pay for Pokemon Bank to even access anything in it.
The penguins are mad at me again.
You gotta stop pissing them off, man.
I'm not trying to. But at the same time, I have to catch them, so...
You gotta stop.
Well, at least they're giving me berries.
I'm gonna sell some of these berries. I don't need this many berries.
Not the ads.
Also, I find it hilarious that they're referring to these like as previously discovered appearances for the Hisuian Pokemon.
Yeah.
When this takes place in the past, like hundreds of years in the past. Like, how is the modern day the previous appearance? Unless it's wall.
It's more of a case of this is when the... This is where the quote-unquote... This is where the Pokemon, like, first showed up. Ow!
Yeah,
Ow!
So kind of breaking the fourth wall a bit.
Also, I'm apologizing in advance. I'm gonna have to use Thunder on your boys.
No!
Also, I
Why?
love the fact that Samurot's little shell swords are called scimitars.
I mean, the fact that the scallop was literally called a scalchop.
Yeah.
Like, we're...
Also, apparently Hisuian Samurott is a merciless and heartless fighter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cheap shots, surprise attacks.
Yep, that's what they're known for.
I'm curious. I know Hisuian Typhlosion is meant to be like a guide of souls to the afterlife.
And, you know, not a junkie. And not a junkie.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that it looks high, though.
It looks so high.
Well, it could look high or it could just look tired. Most people just assume high because that's funnier.
Well, I'm sorry. Look, I'll bring mine out. I'm sorry, but just... He looks high as fuck.
He looks high, but he could also just be tired.
My guy, that does not change the fact.
I know, that's why I said that people go with the high joke because that's funnier.
My first Pokemon game I had was Pokemon Yellow and Game Boy, where you had Pikachu walk with you, but I had no idea what I was doing, so I messed around. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think if I remember correctly, they also put in programming in that game so you couldn't actually release Pikachu.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
And it's also not like Let's Go Pikachu where they actively buffed the Pikachu, so you literally were taking on fights with a Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
Owie.
Finish out the Philoses.
Seems to tolerate those that do not spike.
Because now it's time to go back and for us to do our little nature guess game with the Alpha Lucario.
Seeing the description for Hisuian Decidueye, particularly about how it uses its legs primarily as a fight, this could this could seem like it's a common ancestor to a lowland Decidueye and Blaziken.
I would not be surprised. Yes. Okay. So I'm actually going to move you into the party. Gudra, thank you for your service. We were going to sit in the boxes for a bit. And now we will clean everybody else out.
Shiny! Shiny!
Alpha or
Shiny Weasel!
Nice.
Cute.
The shiny look is flowing. The shiny look is flowing today.
Shiny Weasel!
All right, so
Mine!
fun calling for the nature gas. And speaking of nature gas,
I'm gonna go
what are
docile.
y'all?
I'm gonna go docile.
Darkus?
I said gentle.
Alright, defense up, special attack down. That is Indish. So, none of the above.
Also, I love the game course put in my chat shiny with the freaking Deku again.
Nice.
The shiny. Oh!
Oh. Like I said, the shiny luck is just a flowing. And we're almost at
For
and we're almost at 2.5 through. Oh.
I felt bad for
So-
Hisuian after reading this little bit of lore. Due to the flight of provocation, which can set off discharge.
Okay,
Due
Bean.
to settlements, Hisuian Voltorb is considered a nuisance. Tales of people temporarily plugging the hole in Hisuian Voltorb's head and kicking it out of settlements are not entirely uncommon.
Oh.
Poor
Bean's
thing.
off to check on
The
Syl.
hole
Buddy, no.
is meant to randomly shoot out seeds.
Yes, I called it a Deku this time, but it still looks like a fish.
And haha! Very cool. So I'm actually going to call it here because it's 2.5 and I don't have to go to another map. Well, I do have to go to a different map, which would be the Crimson Irelands. So
That's gonna be a fun one.
it just feels like a good spot to end, at least for me.
Yeah.
So on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh my god. Game course just put in my chat, you look like a fish.
Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I'm live. On the YouTube channel, Dungeon for Media, make sure to comment, like, and sub over there so you do not miss any additional content. Please make sure to check out my good friends Chaotic Coffee Boy and Darkest Cereal. Links to their channels, well, for Coffee will be in the title of the stream. Darkest, I'm sorry, I didn't put you in as a feature today. But still, check him out. He does good stuff. If you are feeling particularly generous, at least on my side, I do have a Ko-Fi in the About section of the Twitch. Any money generated through that link will go back towards the channel in some way. Additionally, I do have a link to some D&D homebrew that I personally wrote. I don't guarantee perfection, just something interesting. The next stream is probably either going to be Friday or Saturday. I'm not entirely sure when, but we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Coffee Darkest, would you like to say anything to the crowd?
No, I'm good. I'm probably gonna go to the hour and then end mine.
I don't really have too much to say. Maybe check out my Ko-Fi. I do have voice acting commissions if you're interested. But beyond that.
Just gotta use Thunder
Alright,
one more time,
folks.
and then Electabuzz.
And it's a case of stay safe out there, everybody, and I will see you on the weekend. Bye-bye. And we are now off the air. Yeah. I feel like I should have given that warning to Wolfie, like, hey, I'm actually also live.
Duh.
But no, I wasn't expecting them to show up.
I'll be honest, me neither.
With that being said, can we actually put in a rule like, hey, if you're gonna pop into like
I do.
a stream that you know you're not a part of, at least ask first.
Yeah, I believe I do.
There we go.
Also, Electabuzz is done.
Or at least point out that, hey, this rule actually exists. Please follow it.
It exists for a reason.
Yay!
Good.
Got my USB hub.
Oh yeah. What do you think of the things that I sent you?
The what?
The eggies. You what?
I didn't quite catch what you said.
The things I sent you, the eggies. What do you think of the taste?
Oh yeah, those. Those are good. Those are very good.
Not too sweet for you?
No,
That's good.
my guy, European chocolate will always be a hit here.
I believe Lindor is. I think it is European, but it's not UK.
No, it's Swiss.
Yes. Swiss do good chocolate.
Which, like I said, European chocolate will always be a hit here.
Yes. Okay, I know that there's a
European chocolate is like 10 times better at its worst than American chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, I think you guys like overdo it with the processing because it's very bitter when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's because of all the chemicals and shit that America likes to put in their shit.
Oh no, I mean in terms of like, you know when they say if you overheat chocolate it goes bitter?
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah.
that kind of bitterness. Okay, that's an alpha specimen
Well, aren't
done.
you a little... And you've even got something for USB-C, too. Cool. Very nice. Yes, sir. I will be sorely disappointed if this doesn't end up working. But I think this will. So. First things first, I gotta make sure things are unbound.
I'm gonna open up my stream snack.
And what's the stream snack for today?
Milky Bar buttons.
Ooh.
Which are a white chocolate over here.
Nice.
I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate. It's sweet for my taste.
I only have it occasionally.
Well, it's a case of white chocolate is... It's chocolate, but it's also not.
It's chocolate, but it's mostly made up out of cocoa butter rather than the cocoa nibs.
Exactly. It's chocolate, but it's also not.
So it's still made from the cocoa bean. It's just a different process of the cocoa bean.
And this should be a plug and play, which is awesome.
We can get rid of wherever that thing is.
And it's
there
small
it is.
enough that I can feasibly just tuck it away.
We can evolve Electabuzz now.
Oh. Probably keep the little use guys for a little bit. Huh.
You gonna head out? Okay, see you later, Kev.
Catch you later.
Time to evolve Electabuzz. So I need to use Thunder Wave and Thunder Punch and Strong Style 40 times.
It's not exactly hard to do. Ah.
Okay, so I need to reorder these moves because I don't have Thunder Wave on right now. Let's get rid of Thunder for now. Because that's the least accurate one.
Okay, microphone is on, but it is not being picked up in OBS. That's a little bit of a problem. Let's check the properties, shall we? Well, that explains it. It defaulted.
Weird.
There we go. No, that can happen when you connect and connect and disconnect.
Okay, so Elekid is done. Electabuzz is done. Electivire
Ah,
we can
yes,
work on.
warranty card.
Dusknoir we can work on. Defeat it with dark type moves. Stun it with items. Okay. So I'm gonna need more stunning items.
But
Where's my mud balls?
there's one more thing that I can add to my new USB hub. And that is an external storage drive.
Neat.
Why is there a curve to this, bro?
Which means
Okay.
more game options.
So I'm gonna talk to Lavington, go back to the village because I need to go back there so that I can come back here and get the Dusknoir because then it will respawn.
Wait, Lamington?
Yeah, Lavington.
Oh, I heard Lamington, so my first thought was the dessert.
No.
And I'm like, wait, why are you talking to a Australian dessert? So I can just put my USB hub on top of the drive, at least for right now. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to sort thing. And I will do that after I plug in the controller I'm using. So I don't want the battery on it to die.
Alright, Dusknoir, I'm coming for you.
As opposed to any other Dusknoir?
It's the only Dusknoir there is.
Sir, at least one of us has to give you garbage.
Yeah. Ah! Fly away!
Ah? I take it saw you.
No, I was getting attacked a lot, so I currently have red health.
Oh, yeah, run.
You gotta go, but enjoy the rest of the stream. Okay. If you're doing your stream, I wish you luck.
Ah. I'm
Yeah.
fiddling with things.
Come over here, sir.
That should lay it better. And of course my mic defaulted again, so I'll need to fix that at a later time.
Okay, well, when that happens.
It's not a difficult. It's not a difficult thing to fix.
Damn, this thing is hard.
We're fine. The Dusknoir?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to.
It's more how frequently it can use Dark Pulse.
Oh. Is it just spamming either Agile Style or Front Style on you?
Like, it can use Dark Pulse at least, like, every 2 or 3 seconds.
This. And external can the external fit under the mic? Kinda, sorta. You know, it's a bit of a chord mess, but it's my chord mess. I'll figure it out.
Go away.
I mean, I can, but
Not you,
I don't
them.
want to.
You're being a poopy.
Oh. Still, a shiny Skorupi and a shiny Lucario today. Today's a good day. No. Controller. Cooperate, please.
Oh, I clicked Agile instead of Strong. Whoops. not died anyway.
But yeah, now that I've got the external hard drive, I can, in theory, go into my Steam library and
Okay, sir, you
download
come
a
over
couple
here.
more games onto the Steam library, and we can deviate a little bit more.
How are you not being stunned? Sir!
Literally, the only thing that popped in my head was a certain Alucard line.
You done goofed.
Nope.
Ow.
Fuck you. That's how.
Ah. Ah. There we go. Got it. Ow. Do you mind? Huh? Oh god. Run away! Oh, it's becoming daytime. I need to sleep.
Well, you're like 3 minutes off from the hour too.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Let's move this dust skull out of the way. Hello, sir. We're down here. Yeah. Come down here. Yeah. Ow. There we go. There's a size difference between mine and the alpha.
I mean, yeah.
Just, he's so small. Okay, we got rid of the drift loon and the drift limb. Owie! That's fine. Okay. Hiya. Ow!
Man, you are not having a good time, are you?
No, I am not.
Apparently not.
There we go. I'm healing. Hello again, sir. There we go. Okay, so we got the maximum number for stunned with items, so we've done that part.
Nice.
Now we can catch it. Unless it kills me first.
In which case, ah!
Owie. Nope. Got him. Now I'm gonna have my stream. So let's
the
go
fact
back.
that we made wonderful progress today.
Yes. So let's go talk to Laventon. And go back to village.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to look into some Minecraft mods.
I'm the one that
Which
turned
means-
Minecraft into a. Actually, I think I share that. The group you're in.
Return to
Turns
village.
Minecraft into an RTS.
Okay, so, thank you everyone today who's tuned in. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, you can go consider drop me a follow right down there. You can also go check out previous streams. I know I'm very far behind on uploading. Over on my YouTube channel, which is under the same name as here, Chaotic Coffee Boy. Or you can go check out our gaming channel, which I run with a few friends of mine, Agents of Chaos, and the link to that will be underneath the stream. But if you're watching this from my YouTube, you can find the link to both my Twitch channel and Agents of Chaos in the description. If you can, go check out Sam over here, which I will give a shout out to.
Thank you.
And also
I'm
go check out...
slowly making my way.
Yes. And also go check out Darkus over here.
Hello. I have been somewhat quiet, but I am here.
Yeah. But until next time, let's go see who we can read.
I will be going
I'm surprised it's not silver.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna go Spite Silver and raid them. Where's Silver on my list? There they are. I'm gonna send you over to Silver. Be nice to them, drop them some love. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!
See ya!